Hi, I'm Juliana. Welcome to Sophia's channel, Classical Bookworm. Today, she will take you through the background and the tablets 10 through 11 of Epic of Gilgamesh, which we have been talking about recently.
Yep.
She will take you through key points to know. So please make sure like and subscribe to Classical Bookworm. We'd appreciate it. Turn on post notifications, like, comment, link, yeah.
And if you like flood stories, make sure to
Sophia.
like this.
Tablet 10, what's going on?
Okay. So in Tablet 10, Siduri, she's the owner of a tavern. She sees Gilgamesh coming, and he looks like really, really scary. He's just like walking towards the tavern all menacingly, and she's really frightened. So she like locks the door on him.
Gosh, shut out.
And then he threatens to like knock the door down. So she's like, okay. And he tells her like who he is, what's his story, like in Kaidu's death and all that stuff. And she lets him in, and he asks, how do I go to Utnapishtim? And
I thought it was like Utnapishtim. Wait, I said it kind of right. Okay.
Yo.
So
then Siduri says, you can't do that. Like, you first have to go find his boatman, or Shinabi, and then you have to like sail across the waters of death. Dun dun dun.
I feel like when he got locked out, he was just like, it's a hard knock life for...
Knock. Yeah.
Anyways, so what
So
else
then-
is happening?
So then, Urnashim, I don't know what to say.
Oh, wait.
You try.
Shinabi.
Shinabi.
Let's go!
Thank you, yeah.
Shinabi.
So
he's like the guardian of the... I just really want to say it because I like
Okay.
snakes. He's the guardian of the
Urnu snakes.
Urnu snakes, yes, and stone stuff.
The stone things. The stone things. Yes, that's what they're called. And so, fast forward. Yeah. Gilgamesh gets to the island, and he sees like all like the stone things and the Urnu snakes, and he obviously kills them because that's what Gilgamesh does. He kills monsters and scary things. And then he meets Urnash. He meets the boatman, and the boatman is like, what happened? And so then after hearing Gilgamesh's story, he agrees to help Gilgamesh, but he's like, dude, the stone things and the Urnu snakes, I needed that to help my boat. So he's like, go chop down a bunch of trees because we need now a bunch of paddles.
Why would he
Since
kill
you
them?
killed all of my help.
Why would you kill them? Like, that's so mean.
I don't know, I'm not Gilgamesh.
It's like stomping on a squirrel. So like basically, what else is happening?
So then,
Besides death?
So then the journey takes like 3 days for Gilgamesh and the boatman, but it would take 2 months for an ordinary people like us.
Like
2 months.
me.
Like 2 months if we didn't die, because it's the waters of death, obviously. And they finally they see a shore, and they see an old man on the shore. Guess who the old man is? And he asks Gilgamesh what happened. And once he hears Gilgamesh's story, he says that death is inevitable. I am inevitable. And the surprise, if you guessed that the old man was Utnapishtim, you are right. And Gilgamesh is kind of surprised. He expected a monster or a demon.
I'm the demon.
Rawr.
So basically,
You
Utnapishtim.
say next. You can say next.
Utnapishtim. He's like, Gilgamesh, I became immortal. I become immortal.
He's not British, silly.
I became immortal. The flood story. That's
Yeah.
how I
So
became
the flood
immortal.
story, not the flood story, but like he tells them the story of the flood.
Flood TM.
I put TM there because if you have ever heard of, like the story of Noah's Ark, basically this is the Sumerian version of that. So he built a large boat. Everyone died except him and his wife. The gods made him immortal. Blah blah blah. Basically the same thing.
Yeah, almost.
And so then he doesn't think that Gilgamesh is worthy of immortality, and so he and his wife put Gilgamesh to a test. If Gilgamesh can stay awake for 7 days,
I could do that. Guys, I'm immortal.
if Gilgamesh could stay awake for 7 days, he would gain immortality. But he falls asleep, and so for every day that he's asleep, Utnapishtim's wife bakes a loaf of bread, and so when Gilgamesh wakes up, he says, "I did not fall asleep at all." And Utnapishtim says, "Look at all these loaves of bread. This is the first day, this is the second day, this is the third day, this is the fourth day, this is the fifth day, this is the sixth day, this is the seventh day."
He clearly doesn't play ranked matches.
I don't know what you mean. And so then Gilgamesh is obviously super upset, but he goes back with the boatman. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm calling him the boatman.
No, it's like
Urshanabi.
Urshanabi.
There we go, Urshanabi.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, so basically, what happens? What
So
happens
then-
next?
So then, what happens next is that there's a plant in the sea, and Gilgamesh, like, if Gilgamesh can get it, and eat it, he won't gain immortality, but he will become youthful again.
So he
So-
just becomes like a minor.
Stop. And so it's gonna restore youth, and so he gets it, and he's so happy. He's like, "I'm gonna tell everybody in Uruk about this. I'm gonna take this back to Uruk, and I'm gonna get immortality and share it with everybody."
And then the snake takes it.
But the snake takes it, and the snake eats it.
Oh, and the snake was a big back, honestly.
What?
So basically.
So then, Gilgamesh, like, he's super upset, but he kind of accepts that he cannot gain immortality. So he returns to Uruk and brings the boatman with him, Urshanabi. He brings Urshanabi with him,
She got it.
and together, and Gilgamesh is he's like, "Hey, Urshanabi, look at all of these cool buildings. Do you see this? I made all this."
Oh, lovely, Gilgamesh. Okay.
He wasn't like that.
So, yeah, guys, I just want to say that's the end. Comment it on Instagram if you think that snake is a big back.
P.S. Gilgamesh died.
This snake is big back. Oh my gosh.